All right, good morning. Happy April Fool's Day. No, this is not a joke. Unscheduled. Let's try this again. Last week's stream, as you know, well, the Hangouts crashed, but the stream continued. And I was able to download the video from Ubuntu, from our little chat for Ubuntu 19.04. The video that I did seems okay. So if anybody's out there and wants to chat, I have a little bit of time. My schedule changed, so I have about an hour and a half to chat with anyone out there. If you would like to stop by and say hello, as I'm playing my Jimmy Z music, stop by and say hello. Just give me a minute or two to get situated here. I'm actually finishing up breakfast. Clayton Coffee! What's up from Australia? Hello, mate. How are you? Clayton, are you new to the live streams? If you are, welcome. Analog IDC, welcome. All right, let me put my orange juice away. Give me a second here before I spill something. Okay. All right, so we're going to take another look at Ubuntu 19.04. The final release should be, what, April 22? Something like that. Let's go ahead and do this here. Adam Grubb says, greetings from the lost city of Atlanta. Well, has someone found you yet? All right, let's see what we got here. All right, I got the video set up. What happened last week again? The Hangouts crashed. The stream continued for like, I don't know, 4 or 5, 6 hours, and there were still people jumping on to say hello. So I don't have 6 hours today, but I have about an hour and a half before I need to get moving for a doctor appointment. So, but I did download the video on Ubuntu 19.04, which I will show you here in a moment. Let me get situated here. Let's see. All right, looks good there. Back to Hangouts. Let's share the screen. Hopefully this won't crash. So, yeah. Let's see. All right. Looking good so far. Yep. Let's put a little bit of matrix in there. Can you guys see this okay? I love orange juice in the morning. It is delicious. Let's go ahead and play this. This is from last week. Ubuntu 19.04 is shaping up very nicely. I mean, really nice. I had downloaded the daily image. It wasn't even a beta. I guess you can call it an alpha. And it's been stable. Of course, the beta was just released. And, you know, really Ubuntu since 16.04, they're rocking. The team at Canonical with Ubuntu, they are rocking. And this is why this would be my choice, or a choice, for a national Linux desktop for Windows users, because it just works. You know, maybe with a few modifications, a few extensions installed to make it a little bit more Windows-ish looking, dare I say. This is what I want. I want a national Ubuntu desktop, simple, for about $400. You know, 4 gigs of RAM, maybe no disk drive. You know, something simple, just something to show Windows users Linux does not suck, or it doesn't need to. I'll put it to you that way. Definitely after they got rid of Unity. Well, Unity really hit its stride, Clayton, with 16.04. That's when it became really rock solid. I had Unity, or Ubuntu 16.04 with Unity installed in 2 different machines. and they were both stable. I did not have any issues whatsoever. And of course, after that, what they changed to the GNOME desktop. It's not necessarily everybody's favorite desktop environment, but it's stable. It seems to work. Performance, I would say RAM usage with the latest one is, well, it's gone down. The performance has gone up. This recording from last week running Hangouts less than 2 gigs. Before it would have been more than 2 gigs. So it's not a lot of a performance enhancement, but it's noticeable. So it is getting better. CPU usage, yeah, about 40-some%. This was tested on a dual-core Toshiba laptop that had, originally I believe it had Windows Vista. Yeah, it still works for now. I actually bought a new battery and a SSD drive for one of my ThinkPads, and I'll do a video. I'll record something on that sometime this week. San Rafael, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream for this Super Chat Monday, because all you guys are super. What was I saying? So, Ubuntu 19.04 Disco Dingo. I love it. Disco Dingo. Staying alive. Yeah. So, excuse me. So, performance has improved. It doesn't quite feel as bloated or as slow as the previous versions. If you've messed with the GNOME desktop before, this should look somewhat familiar to you. If you go to the OMG Ubuntu website, there's a list of changes and or improvements. I think there's like 10 or 11 improvements, including some changes to the settings here. You can get more. You can do more fine-tuning for your applications. Yeah, it's the latest Ubuntu is giving you a little bit more control. A lot of feature enhancements. However, the only one really that makes any difference to me that matters is any performance enhancement. Because if there are no performance enhancements, the other enhancements to me are worthless. That's strictly my opinion. If you can improve performance first, and that's anything, you know, Linux, Windows, Mac, Chromebooks, if you can improve performance first and then add extra features on it, now you have something. It's kind of like buying a car, buying a used car. If you buy a used car that you put a new stereo in it, new tires, but the performance sucks because it needs a tune-up, it needs spark plugs, then what's the point of adding all those extra features if the car doesn't run right? The same thing with the Linux-based operating system. If it doesn't run right, adding extra stuff to it, extra features, it's kind of pointless. And this is my specs of the machine, Intel Pentium. Yeah, 2.16 gigahertz, GNOME 3.320. Hello, Sam, Linux programmer. Louis, Color Pixel. Good morning. So this, and by the way, thank you for all of the birthday wishes, all of the late birthday wishes. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for your support and contributions to the channel. I will not mention names. Some of you like to remain anonymous, and I understand. So thank you again. So Ubuntu Disco Dingo is shaping up rather nicely. Have any of you guys installed this yet? Digital Entity, hello. Of course, my favorite desktop, no secret, it is Ubuntu Mate. Nothing's really changed as far as that goes. But I do have Ubuntu 19.04 as a full install in a separate machine. I also have Linux Mint in the one ThinkPad where I'll be replacing the battery and installing a new SSD. Daniel! Hello, my friend. I missed you this weekend. Adam says, you thought about but don't want to mess up the Arch install. I thought Arch is always messed up. But just kidding. Will that run new 5-point kernel on old? I don't know, San Rafael. Yeah. Will that new 5.0 kernel run old? I don't know. I haven't checked into that. Color says it's running fine on one of the laptops. Okay, very good. Installed the alpha version, didn't have any problems. Very good. Waiting for the final version. Okay, Dan, you had things to do. Yeah, my schedule changed. I usually don't have time Monday mornings, but I got a doctor appointment today around, I think it's 2 o'clock. So I have some time to chat. That's why I'm just calling this Super Chat Monday. Don't normally do these on a Monday, but I have a little bit of time. So since my schedule changed. These are some of the extensions that I installed. As you can see, I have a dashed panel. I like my panel at the top. I think, or you could put it at the bottom with some tweaks to this. This might make it easier for Windows users. I installed a media player extension control there at the top panel, kind of towards the left of the calendar there. And the nice thing about this, I installed 2 extensions with an alpha release, and it did not crash. No, I was not drunk when I did it. Thank you. I was stable. So it is possible to install some extensions with Ubuntu and not have it crashed. I got the weather thing running, the weather extension running, or the weather app running. Did not crash. So overall, yeah. Hello, Johan and Peabody. What's up, man? My friend is playing stormy weather. It's not stormy weather, it's cold weather. It's 28 freaking degrees for April 1st. I guess the joke's on all of us here in the cold states. This is awful. There's the weather app. Yeah, it was cold last week and it's cold today. So for those of you joining in late, we're taking another look at Ubuntu 19.04. This is a recording. The video you see here is from last week's Hangouts that crashed about 30 minutes into it. And the funny part is the stream kept going for hours and hours, and there were still people jumping online wondering what happened. The funny part is the video got demonetized. A few hours later, it got remonetized with a blank screen. There was nothing on the screen. It was an insult, but I have to admit it was kind of funny. Oh, Daniel, you have a heat wave, 33. It is sunny here today. It's about, yeah, 30 degrees colder than what it should be. So, yeah, not going to wash the car today. Of course, it's going to be nicer tomorrow. Go back to work tomorrow. Thanks, Mother Nature. 14 Celsius, Johan? Well, that's normal for you guys. If we have anybody new watching, this is your chance to say hello. So, hello. We are taking a look at the latest Ubuntu 19.04 from the eyes of a Windows user like myself. And so far, Ubuntu just rocks. Yeah, a few extensions installed, you'll be in good shape, man. Yeah, just read the documentation, don't take no loads. You don't need no loads to run this, okay, man? Yep, 39 in New Hampshire, yep. Yeah, it's let's see. Yeah, lows in the upper 20s. Oh joy. It's going to warm up, but we'll go back to work tomorrow, so I don't care. All right, so again, looking back at Ubuntu here, I like to use the standard use of their colors, fonts. I'm not that picky when it comes to looks or fonts or graphics or themes. I look at performance first. If the performance, if it's not stable, then what do I say, guys? Come on, if I don't like something, what do I say? Somebody say it. Forget about it. Catherville Mac OS. Hello. Dual boot. Mac OS dual boot. You're dual booting in Mac OS? I cannot help you there. I do not use Mac. Yeah. Good afternoon, Chris. Bonjour. Under the warm sun of the south of France. Thank you. I needed that. Good morning, Bad Wolf. Yeah, Catherine, if you're dual booting Mac OS and Linux, I don't use Mac, so sorry, I can't really help you there. Yes, if it doesn't crash, it's a winner, Daniel. That's true with anything, right? Totally agree there. Nice selection of wallpaper. Not really nothing unusual there. Usually, if you're running a dual boot and the grub crashed at the boot, you'll have to repair grub. And I'm assuming it's the same if you're trying to dual boot Mac and Linux. You'll have to run a boot repair to fix that normally. If that helps you out to that person. So this will be this is going to be a nine month support as usual until the next LTS. Bad Wolf as asking, when are you going to give Salient OS such run for its money and try your games? Bad Wolf, I wish I had the time, and I don't do this full time. I occasionally do full installs like Ubuntu, what you see on the right, the recording. If I'm going to play games on something, I can't really run it off of USB. I'd have to do a full install and then, learn the system, experiment, and honestly, if I went back to distro hopping, Bad Wolf, and experimenting and testing and tutorializing, I would have zero time to do these live events. I mean, none. I barely have time now. I just happen to have time today because I have a doctor appointment at 2. So I just don't have the time. I got the machines to test. I think with my Windows eyes, I would give maybe a different, unique perspective on Linux after 13 years. But yeah, it's like I said, I don't do this full time. I would love to do it full time, but without corporate sponsorships, I've come to the conclusion that it's going to be impossible. But that's another story. Yeah. Thank you for all your contributions, by the way, to all of you who contribute to the channel. It definitely does help. Yes, the Matrix is catching me. Yes. I'm out of orange juice. Darn it. Garlic breadsticks and orange juice in the morning. Delicioso. How do you say delicious in French, Chris? Get crackin'. From the Ubuntu Software Center. Aren't they clever? Now, when they say crackin', are they talking about software or drugs? Ba-da-bum-bum. Just kidding, just kidding. This is a family channel. Oh, you're on spring break. Yay. I do not have a cold, Peabody. I just woke up like a half hour ago. I kind of slept in this morning. I'm okay. Analog, you are running Salient. It runs great. Very good. I don't know why, but when I see the word Salient OS, I'm thinking of saline solution. Like running Saline OS. Yes, C-Matrix. I installed C-Matrix. That's why you're seeing this thing. I think it looks kind of cool, yeah. You have your Windows only games running perfectly. Very good. Think about the family. Yes, you need to respect the family, okay? You need to respect the Ubuntu family. These other stinking families, they're taking over. You know, you got your Arch, you got your Red Hats, you got your Solus families. It's a disease out there. Delicieux. I see. Delicieux. Very good. Yes, Ubuntu 19.04 is delicieux. Salient. Yes. Yes. I'm just thinking of saline. I use saline solution for my contact lenses, so that's why I'm thinking of saline. Ubuntu. Baba Babu. What's up, ball? Good morning. From the UK. Very good. This is why I like doing these during the day sometimes, to get people different time zones to jump in. I don't often have time to do these in the day, but I just so happen to have time today, so here I is. You add another SSD. Very good. It doesn't see your trackpad. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to install an SSD in one of my ThinkPads. I'll do a video on that. Picked up a lot of things. Not a lot of things. I picked up a few things on Amazon. I've tested Solus in the past. It seemed okay, Color Pixel, but I have not yet. Again, I may get to it again. If I had the time, I would love to test a lot of things. But yeah, no time. How about Kenya? She was a nice girl. Great cook. Digital entity. Anyway. If you are joining late, we are taking a look to your right on Ubuntu 19.04 Disco Dingo, the Bee Gees edition. No, I'm just kidding. And it rocks. This is the video to your right is the stream from last week that crashed. The Hangouts crashed, but the stream continued for like 5 hours. And during that time, I got demonetized and remonetized. Ah, Messi Messiani, hello. Messi, are you new to the stream? I think you are. Everybody, please say hello to Messi Messiani. Sounds Italian. Buongiorno. Hey, Mr. Pull My Finger is in the house. Hello, Vince. How are you? Welcome, Messi. And I'm playing a little bit of Minds on Ubuntu 19.04. It's about to go to be, I saw some crazy dude streaming. I know. What's he doing? Yeah, Sleep, it's one of my rare... I'm usually working Mondays, but a doctor appointment today, so I have some time for a super chat for you super people on Monday. Oh, you have a gaming rig that runs Salient. I see. I did do some research for my next PC. I think it's got to be at least a Core i7. Yeah. So the video rendering won't take like 6 days. You know, this machine I have now, it's been super reliable with Linux. But not enough squirrel power. You know, when I edited the video yesterday with Stephanie's news and nonsense, it takes like triple the time, and I can hear the squirrels. Not enough power. What is this? This is an AMD A6 processor. Yeah, it's not really made for high-speed video, you know, rendering, but it's stable. It's stable. Anyway, that's why I try not to render as much as I possibly can. Why don't you try to find HP Z400Z? I know HP. I'm not familiar with those models. Digital Entity. What kind of processors do they use? I gotta be looking for at least a Core i7 or a Ryzen 5 or higher, maybe. Yeah. Stand alive, huh? And that was the streaming. Yeah. I mentioned the Bee Gees, and the stream went, forget about it. i7-7700 K. Does the K mean that you can overclock, Sam? 32 gigs of RAM. Oh yeah, that'll definitely that should actually that should do 4K video, Sam. Quick looking at the specs there. Xeons, quad-core, hexa-core, yeah. Alright, let me go replay. For those of you coming in late, we're taking a look at Ubuntu 19.04. Highly recommended. Yeah, the machine that I really liked was, I think it's called the HP Omen. It didn't have 5 SSDs, but it's a high-end gaming machine that would do 4K video. But it runs a couple thousand. I don't have that budget right now. You run two 32-inch 4K monitor. Okay, yeah. Okay, very good. Two processors in the Z600. Okay. Yeah, I did some research. I've been doing research the last couple of weeks. Core i7 or higher, AMD Ryzen 5 or higher should do it. HP Omen Gaming. Yeah, I was actually looking at desktops, Johan, yeah. i7 67, 32, yeah, that should handle video rendering. That should handle Kdenlive nicely also. Yeah, it takes me, like, if I want to render like a 15-minute video, depending what I have, it can take up to 45 minutes, which is ridiculous, but it is what it is. So again, you can take a look at OMG Ubuntu for the latest breakdown, the features of the latest Ubuntu 19.04. It does feel faster. It does feel a little smoother. Not much, but it is noticeable. Highly recommended. So if you want to wait till the final release, give it another, 3 weeks. You should be good to go. Again, this is supported for 9 months. Sleepy, it would be a little bit cheaper. Not much, but I'd rather have it pre-built from one seller. That way, if something goes wrong or breaks, I'm not having to track down which part broke down, Sleepy. I'd rather have it pre-built, out of the box, ready to go, with one warranty. If that makes any sense. Yeah. Yeah, I want to make my life easier, not harder. I mean, I spend enough time doing videos and editing and all that stuff, so, but you would know how to build it. That's besides the point, Johan. Yeah, something can still go wrong, you know, which means if something went wrong or defective, I would have to track it down. If I bought it pre-built, I'm going to make a phone call and say, hey, I just got this machine last week, there's something wrong with it, I'm going to send a replacement. HP Omen is not user-friendly. That, I don't know, Dan. Yeah, I was just looking at the specs. I did test Olive last month or so. I keep forgetting to post a video on it. Silent, so yeah. Samsung 960 VO, it screams. Okay. Wah! BTO then will build it for you, and you can choose with yeah, you can do that here in the States too. Yeah. I think there's a PC Parts Picker comes to mind. And there's some other, websites, companies. MX18 using just under a gig. Okay. I'm looking at refurbished, Sleepy. Yeah. No, I actually found a few deals on refurbs. The HP Omen that's normally $2,000, I found one for like $1,369, loaded with a warranty. Not a bad price. Yeah, but I would probably be looking at refurb. Yeah, as long as it has a warranty, I am cool with that. Can build your own, but why? Bad Wolf says. I agree, but why? You're just lazy? I guess I'm a little bit lazy. I don't know. I just like to have something just out of the box, plug it in. I mean, I did put a graphics card in this machine. I did download the Linux drivers for this card. It did absolutely nothing. So I deleted the graphics drivers. So it's running with the Zorg drivers. GeForce card, I forget which one, but yeah, I mean, I don't mind, installing RAM, graphics card, stuff like that, but that's as far as I go. Yeah. Hello, pizza. You're at $4.99. Somebody subscribe to Pizza Loving Nerd and let him get to 500 subs. Awesome. Work takes up too much time. Yeah, it's Johan, it's all about balance. I had somebody ask me last year if I was going to do this full time, how would I schedule it? Probably do live shows Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then something on the weekend. Like I would do a live show now. I'll do one Wednesday, do one Friday. And I would do it at different times. So everybody gets a chance to, say hello, comment. I would have more time to test different distros. You use Windows 10 now, and again, you have to keep it up with it to help the family when things go wrong, and they're all on Windows 10. I have to admit, with Windows 10 so far, the update process still takes too long. But putting that aside, I don't recall any crashes or anything unusual in two of the desktops. And these are old machines. One is from 2011. The next one is from 2013, 14. One had Windows 7. Upgraded it to 10. This had Windows 8. I haven't had those kind of issues for me. I still don't care for the updates on how that works. But putting that aside, look, when it comes to update process, nothing beats Linux. So, Kyrie! So this is the resource system monitor for Ubuntu. It was running 1.8 gigs. Pizza's 500. Very good. I'm thinking of pizza subs like Subway. Here we go to food again. Yeah, so this is running a Toshiba laptop, dual core, 1.8 gigs, 40% CPU usage. Not bad for GNOME. Very good. Again, if we have any new people out there, please do stop by and say hello. That's why we are here. Couple extensions installed. Dash to panel, which did not crash. As you'll see right here, there goes the panel to the top. I think here in a second. And there you go. I like things at the top. I know, Dan. Ubuntu update. Bing, bang, boom. Bada bing, bada boom. And it's done. See what I'm saying? I totally agree. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to give... This is going to be... Ubuntu's going to be in my top 10 list for beginners, Dan. Yeah. With a few extensions, like Dash to Panel. Definitely going to be in my top 10 list for beginners. I love you guys back. Thank you, Bad Wolf. Again, thanks to all of you for the birthday wishes, for your contributions to the channel. It does help. Mate is the best. Yeah, I would have to agree, Dan. Yep, it just works. Congratulations on 500 subs. Ryzen 5 16 GTX 10 best value. It could be. Sleepy, yeah. It could be. Nice discussion in the last biddle about beginners. I caught parts of that, Johan, and Rocco was right on target. Yeah, you cannot have Arch or Manjaro on the list for newbies. You just can't do it. You cannot do it. Now, I'll take that back, Johan. If we had a national Linux desktop based on Arch, then that's a different ballgame. We have a national Linux laptop, Chromebooks based off of Gentoo. But it's been pre-debugged. You can't just give somebody something Arch or Arch based and that person goes but that's true with a lot of things. You can't do that. So rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. I do not know Mr. Freeman. Has he been terminated? Ball. Yeah, I'm going to stick around, Bad Wolf, for this super chat Monday. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I can't, so. Hello, Skills. Welcome to the chat, Skills. You're learning German on Duolingo. Well, our friend Stephanie speaks fluent German. Pizza. Next time I have her on, you guys can chat. Nice. Guten Tag. Do you know what that means, Pizza Loving Nerd? Guten Tag. Look it up. Guten Tag. Alsenbremburg. Hals. Und. Don't know that. Good afternoon. Ria, you're going to become the best YouTuber. Well, good for you. You learned that yesterday. Okay, very good, Pizza. Again, we are taking a look at Ubuntu 19.04 to the right here on your screen. It rocks. It's solid. I recommend it. Ubuntu keeps getting better and better. I'm starting to fall into liking the GNOME desktop a little bit better. Will not replace my Mate desktop, but I will recommend anything that is stable, because why not? Definitely pursue your dreams, Ria Skills, because nobody else will do them for you, right? Black Mesa, don't know that one. You would donate, but Super Chat isn't available in your... Oh, don't worry about it, Ria. Glad to have you here. Ah, the neighbor is from... He's from Austria. He speaks German? That's fantastic. Well, good to be here. Yes, you do, yo. You need a credit card for Super Chat and PayPal and Patreon. Yeah, pretty much. I know, you're too young for a credit card. Yeah, really. Yeah. Pizza, you are welcome anytime. You do not have to donate. All right. No Microsoft today. Yeah, no Microsoft Monday today. Yeah, you know, since my Ubuntu stream crashed last week and a lot of people came on, I wasn't able to jump on. I felt so bad. So this is a redo, Sleepy. Yeah, that's what I'm calling it. Super Chat Monday for Ubuntu for a super system. So no Microsoft today. No, I'll be busy the rest of the week. So yeah. I believe Arnold is from Austria, if I am not mistaken. Yes. Read that Microsoft was making a Linux-based phone on its FOSS. Why not? Why not? That's right, the governor. No. Linux Dable. You speak German, Schulz Hogan? Yes. Yeah, you guys are talking about PayPal in different countries. I don't know how that works, I'll be quite honest. I don't keep track of that. That's why I usually put PayPal, Amazon links, Patreon links below in the bottom. You know. Is April window update month? Look out. I don't know, Dan, yeah. I don't know. So far, my machines are updated to the latest Windows, and they seem solid. When I do those Skype calls with Stephanie, you know, recording, they're done from Windows. So far, so good. Alright, so anybody else is new here or wants to jump on to say hello, now's your chance. Have any questions about Linux or Australia? That story last night, Vince, was, yeah, only in Australia, right? Some guy sues his boss for excessive farting. I do not know how old you have to be for a PayPal card. Debit cards are different, yes. Release date for Mate 19. I don't think I saw an official release date yet, Sensor, but I would imagine soon. You can use that for Super Chat. As far as I know, with Super Chats, you can use a credit card or a debit card, as far as I know. Funny didn't make the local news channels here before I could see it, but jump on, toss and boom. Yeah, it didn't make the channels there, really? Something like that? Yeah, because the guy lost the case. The employee who was being farted on lost the case. Yeah, that must have been a long-winded trial. We have to give Stephanie for being a good sport, for jumping on these news and nonsense shows we do every Sunday morning. Our schedules just happen to match. Just lucky, I guess. So you guys check out StephanieForian.com. She's a great gal, great singer, great sport to jump on the shows. And yeah, on Sunday mornings after waking up, I can't think of anybody else I'd rather do a show like that. Pizza wants a Nokia. Calm down, Ria. Calm down. Calm down. That would be my guess, Linux Dabbler. Yes. It's just the nearness of Ubuntu. I love these American classic songs. All right, Peabody, pizza-loving nerd. Adios, muchachos. I need to get a drink, a bottle of water. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Grab some more water. The air is so dry. When you got the furnace running 7 days a week, man, it's... Yeah. Hello, Yugi. You need a Google Pay account for Super Chat? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. So much to learn, man. Last thing I want to do is become a banker. Anyway. Alright, if you're joining in late, we've been taking a look at the latest Ubuntu It's actually from last week where the stream crashed, or the Hangouts crashed, and the stream continued. So I'm probably going to wrap this up in about half an hour. So just to let you guys know. So I should get showered and cleaned up, eat lunch, and ready for the doctor appointment. So anybody else using Ubuntu, let me know. Clean, install, or upgrade. Unless there are bugs, you can do either or, Sensor. Yeah, you can do an upgrade. I'll be doing probably an upgrade in my Ubuntu Mate machine from 18.10, Sensor, unless there's an issue. Yeah, like I said, check. I would wait a good month, or at least a couple weeks before doing anything, just to make sure, you know, there's not an issue. But I've done both. But I'll probably just do an upgrade. EB is live too. Very good. No, it is nothing serious. It is a checkup. Is generally safe in Ubuntu to upgrade versions? Yes, digital zero entity. It is. I've done it several times. It may take a while. But that being said, anytime you do upgrades, always back up all your information just to be safe. But that's true in any system, right? Yes, pancakes and cinnamon are very good. Totally agree. All right, Silent, take care. Well, so far this stream has not crashed. So maybe it did crash because of you know, Ubuntu is still a beta, 19.04 is still a beta. I don't know. All right, Johan, have a good day, mate. All right, Sleepy, have a good one. Take care. Yes, have a good night and have a good I wish you many fart dreams, my friend. May your nights always be filled with gas. Anyway. I do not use time shift. Dutch ovens. That sounds like a quarterback. Dutch ovens to wide receiver. Terrell. Touchdown. We've been taking a look at Ubuntu Disco Dingo. If you're joining in late, recommended for beginners after the final release, around the 22nd or so. Dutch ovens. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Dutch ovens. Very good. What can I do with you? I wonder if Canonical will go for an IPO. There's been rumors about that. Maybe Microsoft will buy him out. Why not? Then we'll have a National Linux desktop, right? You just call it Micro Ubuntu. Yeah, micro syncs. I think we should call the National Linux machine Super OS. Why not? Featuring Ubuntu. Super OS. There we go. I like that. Simple. Micro Ubuntu, good name for a minimal install? Yes. Very funny, Kyrie. Pretty cool default wallpaper for Ubuntu 19.04. Yeah, it is time for a National Linux desktop. You know, now that this is the last year for Windows 7 support, Color Pixel. Yeah, we won't see it. I just don't see it happening. And that's a shame. Corporate buyouts, yeah, I know. Less choices, Dan. Yeah, it seems that way. All right, let's give this a 10-minute warning. If we have any new people out there, you've been shy in the past, now's your chance. Say hello. If you haven't already, check out the latest news nonsense from last night with our good friend Stephanie. Make sure you watch the whole thing. She sang for us a song. She should be back in the States this summer from Germany. I'll try to get her back on live. All right, Linux Dabbler, yeah. It needs to happen, yeah. Ubuntu Mate, it's light, easy to use, and you can make it behave similar to Windows. I agree. Yeah. I agree about Ubuntu Mate, totally. Yep, could be Linux Mint too, sure. We're not going to see it. I've been talking about this for years. You know what? We are not going to see it because I think, at least for now, I think the reality is there is no money in Linux. Yeah, now that can change, but as a general rule, Linux for the masses, yeah. The only hardware that's done really, really well featuring Linux have been the Chromebooks. You know, starting at $200 up to what, $1,000, they've done very well, you know. So it is possible. So Google can do it if they want to. They've proven successful doing it with Chromebooks and the Pixelbooks. And I think those machines have guaranteed 5-year support. That's not bad for a $200 machine, so it can be done. System 76, from what I understand, are good machines, but they're not priced for the masses, Kyrie. Yeah, those for the geeksters. They run about $1,000 and go up, and we already have that. Well, same thing with most of the companies. That they don't offer, except for Chromebooks, they do not offer a $400 Linux machine. At least none that I've seen. So, you know. So when it's time to upgrade from Windows 7 to whatever, your choices are Windows 10 or Mac. I mean, that's just the reality of it. I don't like it, but it is what it is, so. Hi, David. Linux is a server OS unless Microsoft, Google, Amazon buys. Yeah, those companies have the resources. No chance. Right now it appears that way, David. Yes. It can sell. Chromebooks have sold. You know. They've proven, Google has proven that a Linux machine can sell and be profitable. But it looks like, you know, for the consumer, your choices are Windows or Mac. There's nothing in between. All right, guys, 5-minute warning until we wrap this up. Again, if we have anybody new out there would like to say hello, please do. I think I did have to. I don't think the Synaptic Package Manager comes installed by default in Ubuntu. I think it's the Software Center, which is fine for beginners. Well, so far this stream has not crashed, so now watch, I'll say that in 30 seconds. Goodbye. Yeah, Pop! OS isn't bad looking. I kind of liked it. The way you market Linux is to have a machine first. So when people say, what's Linux? Well, let's drive to the store and let me show you. Let them try it. Let them play with it. So that's Linux. Wow, look how fast those updates are. That's how you sell a machine. You can talk all you want. I can show videos and tutorials all I want. But if a person cannot walk into a store to buy it because I recommend it, then what's the point? Hello, Don. Yes, it is working this time from Ubuntu Mate. We're looking at the video from last week before it crashed, so... All right, guys, a few more minutes and I need to get moving, so I want to thank everybody for stopping in for this rare Monday super chat, talking to you super people as always. Hello, Paul. I agree, Linux is awesomeness. Yeah. Yep, it is awesomeness. I'm doing good, Don. How are you? Wish it was a little bit warmer. It's 32 degrees in springtime. It's not good. And tonight in the 20s. Oh, joy. Anyway. Yes, you need a machine first. I agree. I can talk till I'm blue in the face, and I have for 9 years. But until people can walk into a store, the only Linux machine I can recommend right now because it's priced right are the Chromebooks and a Pixelbook. They have proven themselves to work. So if people don't care for Windows 10 and don't want to spend that much for a Mac, buy a Chromebook. I'm doing good, Paul. Thank you. All right, Analog, you have a great day too. Take care, Paul. Anyway. Well, that's been our look at Ubuntu 19.04. Wait for the final release if you are new, and definitely give it a try. I would probably create a live USB bootable stick. Search my channel. I show you how to do that quite inexpensively, completely safe. All right, Sam. Yep. Chromebook ads again. Linux. Stable Linux, imagine that. All right, I need to start my day. I'll be busy the rest of the week. Don't know what my schedule is for the weekend yet. I will try and jump on this Friday evening. I don't know. Again, thank you for 9 years last month. 9 years of the channel. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for all of your contributions. If you'd like to contribute to the channel, check out the links below in the show notes. I don't mention names anymore because I know some of you like to be anonymous, so that's perfectly fine with me. That's it. I'm done with this one. Be safe. Enjoy whatever you use, and I will catch you on the next one. Ciao.